Supplements for extreme athletes available at GNC stores nationwide. 6 years the elder, Randy, the natural Couture. The reach advantage does belong to the Iceman, who will try to keep this fight on the feet. Couture wants to throw Chuck Liddell down. We have waited and waited and waited some more, and now it is here. It is time for the official introductions. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this UFC championship bout is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, with Chairman Skip Avancino Jr. and Commissioners Dr. Tony Alamo, John Bailey, Joe W. Brown, and T.J. Day, and Executive Director Mark Ratner. Our judges at Octagon side are Nelson Hamilton, Cecil Peoples, and Jeff Mullen. And our lead doctor is Dr. Jeff Davidson. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Big John McCarthy. This event is sponsored by Zions, extreme supplements for extreme athletes, available in GNC stores nationwide. And New Line Cinema's film, Running Scared, in theaters Friday, February 24th. Ladies and gentlemen, these two UFC warriors have faced off against each other twice before in the Octagon. And now, it's time to go to war one last time again. Live from the sold-out arena here at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World! Introducing first, the fighter standing in the blue corner. This man is a world-class Greco-Roman wrestler. He holds a professional record of 14 wins with 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and officially weighed in at 203 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, this legendary UFC warrior is the only fighter to win UFC championship titles 4 times and in 2 different weight classes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former 2-time UFC heavyweight champion, the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Randy, the Natural And now, introducing the champion, standing in the red corner. This man is a kickboxing expert who holds a professional record of 17 wins with 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and officially weighed in at 204 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
Okay, gentlemen, you received your instructions in your locker rooms. Got any questions from the challenger?
No, sir.
Any questions from the champion? Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair, touch gloves. Let's go.
Randy, the Natural Couture, against Chuck, the Iceman Liddell. Finally, they will settle the score.
You ready, Randy? You ready, Chuck? Let's get it on!
It is the one we have waited our entire lives for. And here we go. incredible. This is the most electric a building has ever been in the history of the UFC. Liddell would love to throw early.
Chuck moving, probing with a jab, turns into a left hook.
Couture did a great job defending the arsenal of strikes of Liddell in the first matchup. Randy will look for an opportunity to close the gap, clinch, utilize dirty boxing, perhaps go for a takedown.
It was a good straight right hand by Randy.
Randy's hands have greatly improved over time. Chuck's takedown defense is legendary. Sizing each other out here early in the matchup. Scheduled for five-minute rounds.
Chuck likes to throw that jab and then turn it into a left hook. He did that to Kevin Randleman.
Oh, just missed with the right hand there to Chuck Liddell. Randy's waiting for his opportunity. Especially, it'll be interesting to see, Joe, how much Chuck uses the kicks. He's got great kicks, but that always makes you vulnerable for the takedown.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see too many of those. I think he's going to concentrate on the punches.
Randy will try to duck under one of these punches, get into a clinch situation, try to neutralize and nullify the hands, then impose his will, one of his favorite phrases, impose his will on the present-day champion. See, and you can see that Chuck is very cautious, trying to be opportunistic with his chances to throw.
Randy's being very patient as well.
And he promised us that. The chance of Randy.
Chuck's showing Randy some good angles here too. He's not just backing up, he's moving side to side. He's not staying stationary.
That was the biggest difference between the first matchup and the second matchup, the footwork and the angles of Liddell.
Absolutely, and he anticipated Randy's attack. I don't think he thought that Randy was going to be so effective with the strikes. And in the second fight, he was anticipating it, and he did much better.
Randy with good head movement so far. Chuck trying to get his way in with the left jab.
He throws that sneaky left hook. He did it again there.
He loves to come over the top.
Good left hook by Randy.
See how quickly Randy thought about the shoot the minute the Chuck kicked there? Absolutely. Didn't get it, but he thought about it instantaneously.
Yeah, that was a big risk by Chuck.
The thing is oftentimes we have seen, Joe, that Chuck sets up the hands with the legs, and he may not, as you said, be really comfortable with the legs here as Randy steps forward. And Randy delivers a right. And here comes Chuck right back. Over
good
the
right
top
hand by Chuck and a big uppercut. Randy might be rocked.
And there we go. Takedown for Randy Couture.
And Chuck bounces right back up. Look at that.
Let go of it.
Randy's got his arms locked around him.
The first engagement here in round one.
Let's go. Let's work. Got to do something. Let go of the pants.
Let's see if Randy tries to sweep the leg here. Liddell would love to neutralize any motion here and get McCarthy to stand them back up in a neutral position. That's why he keeps looking at him. Randy trying to sweep that leg. He did it effectively on multiple times, multiple occasions, Joe, in the first meeting.
Someone's bleeding. Looks like Randy. Wow, where'd that blood coming from? It's all over his face, all over Chuck's body.
He might have got him on that exchange. Chuck trying to hammer away at Randy Couture. Final seconds of round number one. Liddell frustrated. That's the one thing Randy wants to do. Frustrate Chuck Liddell, impose his will on Chuck Liddell. Randy was cut over the left eye. Stitch will clean that up, though.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a bad cut, but it's in a bad spot.
I need to set him down. Where's the still at? Phil.
Let's go to the replay and take a look at some of the action from that round. There's a nice overhand right there. That could have been what cut him, and a beautiful uppercut afterwards. See it again? Nice right hand right there, a different right hand. And Chuck came charging after him. He thought Randy was hurt there.
Step into your left.
Pinching his nose down. His nose may be broken as well. A lot of blood was coming out of his nose. A lot of boos for Tito Ortiz.
I'll tell you what, Randy Couture will tell you my nose is a long way from my heart. Willa Ford, host of The Ultimate Fighter 1 and dating the light heavyweight champion right there, Chuck Liddell.
The nose can affect his breathing though, and it also can force him to breathe out of his mouth, which leaves his jaw open, which makes him more vulnerable to punches.
Now they are chanting Chuck.
Oh, good right hand by Randy.
The most anticipated fight in UFC history. Second of a scheduled 5-minute rounds. Randy wants to get deep into this fight. He caught another right. Chuck seems extremely sharp and quick here tonight. Don't forget, Joe and I, all of you we hope as well, will be back right here at the Mandalay Bay Event Center in a month. Rich Franklin against David Loiseau, BJ Penn against George St. Pierre. Tickets on sale now for UFC 58, Saturday, March 4th, live on pay-per-view. Go to Ticketmaster.com, UFC.com for ticket information. Tickets on sale for UFC 59 as well at the Arrowhead Pond. Tito Ortiz fights that night. Randy's nose bleeding just a little bit here, Joe. Not too bad, just a little bit.
But his mouth is open. You see his mouth open like that?
Oh, big left, but down goes Randy. Chuck trying to finish it.
He's out.
It is all over.
Wow.
It is all over. Chuck Liddell remains the light heavyweight champion of the world.
Wow.
Exploding upon the future Hall of Famer, Randy the Natural Couture.
Wow. That happened so fast. Let's take a look at the replay. That happened so fast. It looked like Randy might have slipped. He slipped right there, see that? Bang, and then caught one on the button. And Chuck immediately jumped on him and finished it off. Let's take another look at it again. Randy slipped, and Chuck took advantage of it. Nice right hand, and then follow-up right hands.
Wow, the slip, Joe, left him vulnerable. The slip by Randy Couture leaves him vulnerable, and with Chuck the Iceman Liddell well on his way to legendary status, if he has not already attained that moniker, explodes upon him in a split second, and he remains the UFC light heavyweight champion, and he wins this final matchup with Randy the Natural Couture. Liddell has never been so sharp. Liddell has never been so dominant. And relieved Willa Ford. He is on top of the world right now, and justifiably so. Let's go into the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Big John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute 28 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
A standing ovation ovation for the light heavyweight champion, Chuck Liddell. Here's Joe.
Chuck Liddell, another victory, another brutal knockout. Give us your thoughts on the fight.
Well, first off, if you want to come party with me, I'll be at Empire Ballroom, it's Old Utopia. Be there about 10, 11. Anyway, thank my sponsors, Cobb 28, Zions especially. I got Marley Powers and Valley Ford. Hey, thanks guys. In Hanford. All right. Right.
All right, Chuck, we're going to talk us through the knockout. Take a look at the big screen and talk us through this.
Well, we knew Randy was going to try to either lay back or cover hard, make me overcommit. So I just kind of moved around, was trying to pick my shots. I mean, if you let me stand in front of you that long, sooner or later I'm going to catch one, put you down.
All right, now, Chuck, Renato Babalu Sobral, a victim of yours in an earlier fight, wants a rematch. He's been winning a lot of fights. A lot of people think he's the #1 contender in the 205-pound division. What are your thoughts on that?
I think he's a tough guy, great fighter, and you know me, I'll fight anybody, so.
We know you will fight anybody, and we love watching it. Folks, give it up for the Iceman, Chuck Liddell!
The Iceman, Chuck Liddell, knocks out Randy the Natural Couture and retains his UFC light heavyweight championship belt. Defended his title at the MGM Grand down the road against Jeremy Horn, and now he defeats the legendary Couture, who is with Joe.
All right, I'm here with Randy. Randy, second fight with Chuck in a row. You've been knocked out. What are your thoughts on the fight? What are your thoughts on your future in general?
You know, I first of all give praise to God for everything that He's done in my life. This has been an amazing journey for me. Chuck's a great champion. It's a true honor. Every time I get in here with him, he demonstrated that warrior spirit every single time. And my hat's off to him. He caught me again tonight. I was prepared, and as prepared as I've ever been for a fight. So, hats off to him.
Is this the end of the line for you, Randy?
This is the last time you're going to see these gloves and these shorts in this octagon. I'm retiring tonight. I want to thank all my fans for all their support. That's it for me. I'm ready to do something else.
Well, Randy, as a fan, it's been an honor to watch you compete. It's been an honor to watch you elevate the level of class and dignity and the championship spirit that you showed throughout your career. You're loved by millions of fans across the world, and we all appreciate everything that you've done.
Thank you. I've got a great family, a great girlfriend, Kim Holderman, a great group of friends that have helped me prepare for this, and throughout my career, I feel blessed to have been able to come in here and compete. Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest champions in UFC history, Randy the Natural Couture.
Understanding the significance of what Chuck Liddell just achieved is undeniable. He defeated a legend for a second straight time, knocking him out for a second straight time.